Chapter 13. That which I am doing at present. Gurudev is always with me. He is within me and he satisfies all my curiosities and queries. Right from the translation of ancient scriptures to the writing of Pragya Puran, he has been guiding me like a teacher. My tongue repeats his teachings. I have been acting like a horse who changes his direction and speed on signals given by its rider. When he calls me to the Himalayas to recharge my battery, he does so without saying anything special. My achievements are similar to those of a weak person who improves his health by living in a sanatorium. This time, I thoroughly understood the process of Sukshmikaran. Just as Kunti had given birth to divine progeny, I will have to transform my Annamay Kosh, Pranamay Kosh, Manomay Kosh, Vigyanmay Kosh, and Anandmay Kosh present within my physical body into 5 Veerbhadras. I have understood the process of this sadhana. I have been asked to remain in Shanti Kunj, transfer all my responsibilities to others, and retain this physical body as a nest of these 5 Veerbhadras till they become fully powerful. The process of Savitri Sadhana has also been started for this purpose according to the instructions of Gurudev. I have also got the answer as to the work that would have to be entrusted to these 5 Veerbhadras and how they would function. There are even today several geniuses who will be able to do comparatively much more important work than they are doing now if their minds are diverted to higher ideals. For this, a mighty power is required. This work will be done by my 5 Veerbhadras and the transformation in human thinking will be miraculous. Narad changed the course of lives of Parvati, Dhruv, Prahlad, Valmiki, Savitri, etc., who abandoned their past activities, took to righteous paths, and set examples worth emulation by others. Bhagwan Buddha changed the hearts of Anand, Kumarjiv, Angulimal, Amrapali, Ashok, Harshvardhan, Sangmitra, and they dedicated themselves to the path of spirituality shown by the Enlightened One and became renowned throughout the world. Vishwamitra made Harishchandra so great that simply by seeing a drama based on his life, Gandhi became venerable for all the world. Bhama Shah, a great miser, donated all his treasure to Maharana Pratap, having been inspired by Saint Vithoba. Adi Shankaracharya inspired Mandhata to build mutt in all the 4 dhams. Ahilya Bai, inspired by a saint, renovated several temples and ghats and built up new temples at several places which were inaccessible and far beyond the reach of the people. Hardly could have Shivaji played so historic a role if he had not been inspired by Samarth Guru Ramdas. It was Ramakrishna Paramhans who pursued Narendra and metamorphosed him into a Vivekanand. The credit for diverting the mind of Raja Gopichand towards renunciation goes to Saint Bhartari. History is full of such examples of transformation through the inspiration of illumined souls. This has happened in my case also. If Gurudev had not inspired and metamorphosed me, I would have also been following the profession of a Pandit, priest, or some other activity like other members of my family and would not have attained the present position. Persons who are geniuses in their fields are needed to facilitate the change of the era. Learned people are needed who may, by their logic, facts and figures, provide a new way of thinking to the people. Artists are needed who may inspire people to imbibe the teachings and lives of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Meera, Sur, Kabir. Affluent persons are needed who may, instead of squandering away their money in luxurious living, give away their all to fulfill the noble aims of the time spirit. Statesmen are needed who may, like Gandhi, Rousseau, Karl Marx, Lenin, etc., guide people to follow new revolutionary ways of ensuring equality, fraternity, and freedom for all. What to speak of illumined souls, saints, sages, servants, and seers? They have totally transformed persons who came in their contact, just as a porous stone by a simple touch converts iron into gold. My Veerbhadras will do all this. I have also done the same. I have radically changed the thoughts and activities of millions of people and prepared them like Satyagrahis of Gandhi, Bhudanis of Vinoba, Parivrajaks of Buddha to sacrifice everything for the sake of a noble cause. The army of Pragyaputras are playing the role of monkeys of Hanuman. When miracles have been played by my direct physical activities, there is no reason why these Veerbhadras, who are part and parcel of my soul, will not be able to persuade and inspire innumerable persons to turn towards nobility and sublimity of soul. It will be necessary in the near future to eradicate several evil tendencies. For this, persons like Arjun will be needed who may defeat and decimate Akshohini well-equipped army of Kauravas. Hanumans will be needed who may, by setting fire to their tails, to burn Lanka, the fortress of evil, and turn it to ashes. Such changes are possible by changing the inner consciousness of human beings. Abraham Lincoln and George Washington of America were born in very ordinary families, but they changed the course of their lives and became the presidents of America. Leaving apart vicious persons who apply their intellect in acts like theft, dacoity, cheating, etc., persons full of noble emotions and sentiments can do a lot in changing the era by their heroic efforts, courage, and industriousness. Swami Dayanand, Shraddhanand, Ramtirth, etc. were capable of changing the course of life of innumerable persons. These days, intelligent persons are engrossed in luxuriousness, accumulation of wealth, and satisfaction of their ego, and thus all their powers and resources are being frittered away. If only a few of them are able to turn around towards fulfilling noble and high aims, they can do such marvelous and exemplary work as was done by Jai Dayal Goenka of Gita Press, Gorakhpur. Which intelligent person has to be changed? How he has to be changed? What work has to be taken from him? These are matters which are decided at the higher level. Those who are at present thinking in terms of a world war causing utter devastation will, on getting their minds changed, think in terms of utilizing their intellect, power, and resources for creative purposes. This will bring salutary changes in the environment. When tendencies and directions of the minds have changed, actions and activities of such persons will also be completely changed. Persons going ahead on the path of righteousness are bound to get divine help. They can then do miracles like Baba Amte, Hiralal Shastri, Lakshmi Bai, etc. Perversion of intellect has made all human activities vicious, sinful, and of criminal nature. Whatever is earned is squandered immediately in undesirable acts. If someone is able to change the thoughts, ways, attitudes, and tendencies of such persons, they can become so great that millions of people may consider themselves fortunate by following in their footprints. As a result of my Savitri Sadhana, which is going on at present, invisible Mahabalis are being prepared who will slowly and silently enter into the inner consciousness of innumerable persons and will not rest contented until immorality has not been completely banished from human scene. This will result in the creation of human gems and rubies who will make the task of changing of the era, which appears to be very difficult at present, much easier. My life, its legacy and message. हमारी वसीयत और विरासत. Author Sri Ram Sharma Acharya.
If you found this video helpful, then please like, comment and share it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel Rishi Chintan. Please press the bell icon so that you will receive notifications of our upcoming videos. Thank you.